right, now let me try something. Where's our corn? Can I plant the corn here? I can. Dude, that's awesome. Hey, welcome back, everybody. The Accidental Survivor here, and we're back for another episode of Miss Survival. It is 7 in the morning, I think. Yeah, almost 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm going to take a trip over to the trader again to see if they've got anything, any kind of components or metal scrap like that to sell me. And we're going to come back and we're going to work on those walls. I want to finish that stuff up, those walls up top. That freaking ghost up there. That's pretty cool. Anyway, let's see what we got. I have a secret claw I need to get out. But we're also going to sell all this stuff. Man, look at all the freaking stuff I got right here. I just made 32 more nails. You know, before we head back inside... Dude, come on. Let's just go over to the trader really quick and see if they've got anything we can buy. There we go. All right. Now... let's go ahead and take a secret claw. Let's take the cigarettes, and let's take some corn seeds. All right, what you got this time, dude? Freaking one... no, he's got 6 of them. 7 of them. I mean, I guess I'll buy him. Let's get rid of the secret claw, and that's the whole thing. Now, with that, can we get this filter as well? We can. Can we get detergent? We can. More detergent? Nope, just one. All right. Oh, there's no... here it is. Okay. So we got rid of a secret claw, and we got 7 scrap metal. Yeah, 7 scrap metal. We got rid of and we got a filter. All for 1 secret claw. Not bad. We still got another. We got like 3 or 4 more secret claws. Let's check the guy for food, because he has sometimes the stews that we eat. Yep, he's got a stew, and I'm also going to take this beef can. And I don't think we need the salt. We got lots of salt. Can I give you a cigarette? 2 cigarettes. All right. Let's take those out. How about a secret claw? That's the whole thing. So let's see if we can get these drinks too. Yes. Yes. Okay, we can't get that one. All right, we can get all that for 1 secret claw. Deal. I'll take it. I'd rather get rid of those first. The what the hell? Some guy over here laying on the floor, on the bench. I'd rather get rid of the secret claws because those are heavy and I can't stack them. Whereas the seeds, I've got tons of them. And now look, I still got 3 secret claws here. And we got all these seeds. And we got the 2 cigarettes. All right. And we got our food. And matter of fact, let's not eat anything yet. Let's get back to the base. Oh, damn, the bear's back. Out of the way, dude. I should go harvest him. Oh, he's running away. Oh, no. He's trying to attack me. All right, let's do this. Oh, crap, my gun. Oh, dude. Look at his arms. What the heck happened to your arms, dude? Oh, my gosh. All right. Let's butcher you. And what can we get? Let's get the hide first of all. 60 minutes. All right, we'll hang that hide up. Let's get some meat. Why is this so close together? Let's take 4 pieces of meat. And let's get some fat. Okay, dude. I'm going to leave the rest of him here. I'm going to leave the rest of him here. I'm not going to worry about harvesting the rest of that because I've already wasted 3 game hours and I'm dehydrated and I don't want to drink one of my good drinks that I just picked up. I'd rather drink an old one that's about to expire, so no. Damn. All right. Let's get back inside. I'll empty this stuff out. Actually, before we get back inside, let me grab something to take inside. Let's take this. I don't know what's in there, but we're just going to grab it. If it's an empty case, then we'll just stack it with the other ones. Oh, I forgot about that one ghost. That's pretty cool. Cool looking, but doesn't really do anything. Same with that. All right, let's do this. Let's get you down. First of all, let's get a drink. I think I've got some in here that are about to expire. Yeah, this is at like 13%. Okay, and it still didn't fill it up all the way. What do we have for food that may expire? That's all our water. Let's do this. Let's get the good drinks in here. And this one here is at 16%. Let's grab that one out. We may drink that one again as well. Let me check on the canned food upstairs. I will also... There's a doggy. I also want to check on the... I want to make that salted meat. So what do we have in here? These are all pretty good. So let's do that. Let's put you in here. We'll save you. We're going to eat this when we're hungrier. All right. Now, the fat and all that stuff, I saved that, or I took that from the bear because I wanted to burn that up for more biofuel. In the meantime, we have another rack right here that was empty, and I want to get this into that. That way they're all full. And what was in here? All right, let me take... What the hell? I can't take it all, but let's move you. And we'll get you in here with the other suitcases. No, dude. I don't think we can squeeze it in there. All right, that's fine. We'll put it right here. Hold on. I don't like how that was lined up. There we go. Nice and neat. And we dropped that ammo on the ground. Let's get some of this stuff out of our inventory. What are we looking at? We got the laundry detergent. I think that was like over here. Sewing kit, we can get those out. Whiskey, we don't have any whiskey on us. Here we go. And where do those filters go? Here we are. That's the one we just purchased. And we have all this cloth. We got the nails. We have an extra hammer. Dude, calm down, chicken. Holy crap. Sound like you're freaking going mental. Just relax. I'll deal with you later. Not that I can really do anything with them. Why did I come over here? I don't know. Let's get the duct tape out. That chicken is freaking making me nuts. That's all the leaves. Here we go, duct tape. All right, let's get out here to this campfire. Holy crap. If I could find him, it would be his last day. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's get back over here. Now, this cooking pot. We can put all this fat into here. So we'll get this rendered down. Storage. So, oh my gosh. And in here, we're not going to cook anything. However, let me get some fuel in here. What do we have? That's the charcoal. Here we go. Let's take 9 sticks out, or pieces of junk wood. Let's get that in here, and let's light you up. Okay, we got an hour. So here, these are all melting now. Awesome. We'll let these melt down to get us our biofuel, and we'll leave it at that. Let's also get some matches in here. And I don't care if I use up that scrap wood that I just picked. Wait, hold on. I had that in the wrong drawer. Oh, what the hell? You know, if it doesn't stack, then you shouldn't throw it on the freaking ground. Just leave it in my inventory. But anyway, we got a bunch of that scrap wood, so I'm not worried about using it up. You know, and like I said, this is all melting down. Yes. Give me a bunch of food there. Now, this other meat, though, I want to turn this into... I want to dehydrate this. And we're going to put it on this rack here. And I think I've got all my salt in here. Yeah. I don't know if that's enough, but we got another stack of 32 right there. So let's close the door just in case we got anything open. And let's put you right here. Oh, man, this meat's getting low, too. Let's eat some of this. We'll eat all of these up. Matter of fact, how are these other racks looking? 17%. Holy crap. These are a little bit better. Let's put these over here. Let's take the 17% ones. That's 18. Or 17.8. Damn. All right. Well, I'll have to keep an eye on that. So I didn't even look at this one either. Okay, those are all in the 80s. All right. Let's try to make one of these. And we'll start getting these all stacked into here. That's why I can't... This is why I can't harvest too much of that bear. I just don't have any place to put it. Plus, and it'll spoil before I get a chance to use it. All right, that's all of the meat. Now we can just go ahead and hang it all up. That dog breathing out. Let me see if I can give him some meat. That'll help me get rid of it. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, he's right above me. I'm starving. All right, that's fine. I'm going to eat my meat here really quick. Let's try this. Feed him. Big animal meat. Fish fillet. Ah. All right, never mind. I guess he can't eat that stuff. All right, I think I have to give him the solid pieces. Let me just eat all of these. All right, and now we'll drink this can, and that'll get rid of all that meat. That is at 17%, and it'll get rid of this can that's almost spoiled as well. And there we got our food and our hunger back. Our food and our hunger, our thirst and our hunger. We can get the salt back. Let's get you back. And I had the salt downstairs because that's where we salted the meat at. All right. No problem. I was just going to try to give him some meat, but I think I've got to give him the raw pieces. But we can get you out, and then we got to get that hammer out. In fact, let's put that down here, and we'll just stack that up here. There you go. And what else do we have? Everything else we'll hold on to. The scrap metal. Let's get that stuff out. That's all the extra that we brought back. So we got a lot of that. We just don't have any components. We have a little bit of ammo, which will go upstairs, and then we can start building. What is in this bag here? Oh, let me take all that stuff out. We're going to take that bag upstairs. However, the baseball bats will go here. And we got the fishing stuff will go outside. There we go. Nice. And then the rest of the arrows will go up top. And then we can come back and do some building finally. Because I would like to get all this stuff done. This bag we can take with us. That is now empty. And we'll put that up here because we're going to place it up here anyway to be with these other bags. So we have one bag right there. Let me do this. Let's get you down. What's in this one? All right, let's pick you up. Yeah, we're going to turn you a little bit. No, this way. Yeah, that way we can fit more than just one up top there. And since these are both empty, doesn't matter where I stack them. I mean, they're right next to each other. That's fine. Because we got stuff in here. That's all our sulfur. That one's empty. Gunpowder. Bullet casings. All the ammo was going over here, I think. That's that stuff. Here we go. Keep those stacked together. And we got our arrows. Wow. We're running out of room. Okay, we still got our food. Our chainsaw's a little busted. The axe is a little bit broken, too. Let's go down and get some, let's go get some logs. We'll grab our car while we still got daylight. It shouldn't be getting dark too soon. It is only, oh, it's going on 3 p.m. already, dude. That's what happens when I spend 3 hours carving up a bear. Let's get this downstairs. I hope I don't have to open that lower door up. I think I do. That'll cause my cart to disappear again. I already lost my cart. Nope, I didn't. Let's put you down right here. All right. I don't want this thing to get all jacked up if I stepped out of it from by the door. All right, let's go grab some trees. I'm sure there's some logs that are still on the ground, so we'll grab those first, and then we'll find a new area to chop. Yeah, I don't see any of them. Oh, there we go. There's two right there. They're all loading in. Oh, there's a bunch. Okay. I'll stop you right here. There's 5. And I think that... Oh, there's another one here floating. There's 6. Okay, let's get the chainsaw. I don't know how much of this we can... Oh, what the hell? There we go. We're going to move the cart over here after we chop these trees down, but these look like the closest ones. All right. I think we can do one more. Let me put this away. I just got a feeling that we're at 6%. All right. I don't want to get to the point where it breaks. We'll have to go back and repair it. We can repair it easily, I think, as long as we don't need components. But we'll grab all these logs, as many as we can carry. Get you right in here. A tiny log. Oh, we're full. All right, we have some extra. No problem. Let's get the leaves and the sticks. Should be a few more over here. All right, I think we're good right now. Let's just go ahead and head back. Oh, I found the rest of them. Hold on. Okay, good enough. All right, we got a cart full of logs. Let's get back. We got there's all the rest of the sticks. But let's get back inside and see if we can finish those walls up before it gets dark. All right. Stop you right there. Let's go back and close those doors. I'm going to leave all them open all the way at the bottom. Okay, that is done. Now, damn, chicken, stop. Let's get, our hunger and thirst are still good. Let's get the leaves and sticks out. There we go. All right, that stuff is out. We got our logs. Let me grab my planks. Oh, we just had that one. We may need to make some more planks. But let's see what we needed on this wall. This one right here, I think, needed the most, or the least. 4 planks and 7 logs and 18 nails. All right, well, there's 5 logs here. Let's see what time of the day is it. It's 3 p.m. Let's see how much work we can put in this before it gets dark. All right, 2 logs. There we go. All right, we got that wall section done. This one will be next, and that'll be the last one on this part to get all of these done. And we're going to need a little bit more time on this. It is, we only have 14 nails left, but it's already 5 p.m. We need pretty much everything in here. Let's put some nails in, but that's going to be about it before it's dark, and it's going to get dark. So let's not waste any more time. All right, we got all that stuff rendered down. It looks like, oh, that's the grill. Now we still got more. I think the fire went out. But we got 1.48. This thing is almost full. Not bad. Let's do this. While we're here, let me split one off. I just want to try something. All right, it only is 1 tinder. That's good. So now that that's lit, and that's only going to last for 6 minutes, this should all render down and disappear, and that'll leave me at 1.5 exactly. Okay, it's all gone. Working. 1.49. All right, we got it out. All right, no problem. So what we'll do is we'll put that down here. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's getting dark. Let's put this down here. That one's done. Let us get inside and get some sleep. I don't think my flashlight's working. It might be. It is. There we go. Close the door. We're going to turn the light off. No, not that one. No. There we go. And let's see. Let's just sleep until the morning. All right, it's 6 a.m. It's going to get light out here shortly, but we're hungry and we're thirsty. So I want to drink another soda can. We are completely thirsty right now. I mean, we have 0. We have a little bit of food, but I want to drink one just so I can get rid of this one. I forgot to turn that damn light off again. That's how I burn my batteries out. All right. So now that those are done, here's a 28.9. Let's take that one. Let's get out of here. Turn my light off, and let's eat that stew. It's already at 53%. Okay. We're all maxed out again. We still got our drink. We've got no nails. That's the only problem. Do we have any other guns that we can break down? Not here, but I need some more components. Let me see. We need to fix that chainsaw, too. What is that going to require? A component. Of course it does. All right. Well, let's go see if we can find some more guns to break down. I want to move some of these chests as well. I think these are all empty. But let's get this out of the way first so I can take a look. That's all empty. All right. That's all empty, but we'll take this upstairs anyway because I have an idea where I want to put this one, too. All right, in that room over here, we have like an infirmary. This one here. This looks like a cabinet that would go in here. Something like that. Yeah, that looks like it would work well in here. I want to get another one, put it over there. Nice little plant. Yeah, that's much better. All right, so that's done. We still need some components. Let me see if I've got any kind of extra firearms I can break down that I don't mind losing. Nothing really in there. These should all be empty, I think. Not really. All right. Now here, I don't want to lose... You know, we got 2 of these. We have M4A1, M4A1. Let me take that one. Let's close you up. There we go. M4A1. What do we get for that? 3. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and harvest this one up. We still have another one. That's the only... If I didn't have any more left, I would not do that to the last gun that I had. But this way, I've got enough components. I can fix the chainsaw, and will give us a little bit left over to make nails. So let's go ahead and see what we need more for this chainsaw now. Let's just leave that here. So we need 10 nails. Or is that screws? That's nails. Of course it is. All right, let's go make our nails. Let's, Oh, what am I doing? Let's split one of these off. We only need 2. I didn't want to make 3 by accident. Okay, just 2 nails. Or 2 bundles there, right there. Okay, we got 32 nails. And let me see now, what else do we need? We needed that chainsaw blade, which you've got 8 over here. And we have everything here. Let's go ahead and repair you. Okay, we got our brand new chainsaw now. Awesome. And we got 22 nails left over. And let's go see what else we can put into this other platform. Hopefully we have enough nails. We may need logs too. Well, we need planks. We only need 6 nails. Okay, not bad. Yeah, we put 14 into it before. 8 planks. How many logs do we need? We'll finish that up. 5. All right. We'll just take all of these. And, you know, actually, let's take all of these and put them into the planks. Chicken, shut the hell up. That was a mistake, ever trying to catch one and bring it over here. All right, that's done. Let's go get our cart. We got our brand new chainsaw nice and fixed, and let's go get some more trees. I think we have some that we can pick up off the ground before having to cut any more down, but we'll see. And I left that door open again. Or closed. Okay, let me get the hell out of here so I don't have to hear him. It's the only peace I get is when I come over here to chop tree. I'm kidding. All right, yeah, we got a bunch of logs over here. But yeah, we should be able to finish up all these walls now with the nails that we have currently. And all that stuff. Hell, we may be able to fill this cart up here without cutting any trees down. And I wanted to take this one. And where did I see all those sticks? Yeah. Okay. I think, you know, I don't think we're going to need to cut another tree down. I think we'll have enough. I don't think we're going to fit all these in here, to be honest. Oh, we did. I don't think we can fit much more, though. All right, that looks like everything. Yeah, we can't even fit any more in there. All right, that's fine. We'll drop you down here. Those are the extra logs that we have left over. That way it'll be easier to find. All piled together right there. And let's get this back into the base. All right, this should be the last trip we need to make. Is he outside this door? He sounds like he's floating in the air, like right here. Or that he's directly below me. But I've been down there and looked, and I couldn't find him. Anyway. Dude. If I could find him, that would be amazing. All right, let's get this wall finished. We needed planks. Let's grab those. We already used up all the components that we had. You know, making nails and stuff, so we don't have any more of those to rely on. And here we needed 8 planks and 5 more logs. That should be all. This should finish the whole thing up. Done. All right. Yeah, we have a little bit of a gap here. Oh, I can still squeeze through. Oh, crap. I squeezed through, but I can't squeeze back. Oh, you know what? We need we just need sticks on there. Crap, now I gotta go all the way around. Alright, well, we can squeeze through going that way, but I couldn't get back. But we'll still put something there to block that off. Matter of fact, let's see if we can put in the blueprints for one of those gates. Where are we at? Yeah, we'll put one like right here. And then we'll put another one on top of it. And that should do it for that stuff. And speaking of which, now that I saw that those things on the outside, let's see if we can... How many more sticks do we have, or do we need more? We have 4 right here, and we have 6 right here. Let's do this. Let me take all these 11 and this 16. Let's make a whole bunch of sticks. Okay, all those sticks are done. Let's get those leaves out too. Or that leaf. All right, now we got a bunch of sticks. Let's go around the outside. And we don't have any components, correct? No, we don't. But we can finish up some of those cage or those fences because we already have the components in them. Yeah, this one right here. That's done. And this one right here. Done. And we can still put the sticks into here at least. So that's done. And then we'll just need the components for the other ones. All right, let's get back inside. I wanted to put any sticks that I have left over, 15, into the fences that we just put down, the blueprints. Okay. Sticks are all done for there. We just need the components. And now for this area over here. Yeah, you can't see the backside, but at least here you can see the fence is done there now. And that'll make me feel better. Not that an infected is going to come in there. This we're going to kind of redo. I'd like to put more tomatoes growing. So this whole thing is filled up. I wish I could plant corn in here, but I don't know. Let me see something. What time of the day is it, too? It's only 12:30. Must be a storm coming in. I thought maybe it was the mist, but even if it is, we'll just close that up. Seeds. I had all my seeds and stuff over here. Here we go. We got corn seeds here and tomato seeds here. Can I place... Let's do this. Let me get the chainsaw out. And let's take our corn seeds. I'm wondering if I can place corn in one of these other containers. I'd like to have that stuff inside. And I don't want, I have the ones outside. I had to make those little furrows in the ground. I don't think I can do that up top, but I thought maybe I could put it like corn in here. Like one of these. Let me see. Can't plant here. Damn. All right, so let's do this. Can I build those furrows? This here. Large clay pot, fabric pot, garden table. Can I make a large clay pot? If I take 2 kilograms of that stuff, the clay, and a soil sack. That's a small one. How's that a large clay pot? I want to grow corn in that thing. Maybe I can't even use this one planter box. Maybe this one right here can't be used as a garden thing. It doesn't give me the symbol. This one does, but it won't let me plant. It won't let me plant corn there. All right, let me take a look one more time. I want to see if we got those soil samples, soil sacks, or whatever it is. That's all that. No. Just making sure. All right, we got the garden soil. Soil sacks, I think, are empty. 0, 0, 0. Let's do this. Let's get you out for right now. Let's get the shovel. I'm going to swap you out right there. Let me go get some dirt. I want to try something. If I can grow that stuff up top. I have another idea. I have another great idea. What? Dude, I have soil sacks. Oh, it's manure. Dude, I'm a freaking idiot. I grabbed 3 I grabbed 3 bags of manure. I just thought they were empty sacks. I guess I should have read it. All right, let's try that again. Where do my soil bags go? Dude, I gotta make soil bags. Oh, look at this. Oh man, they got candles and stuff now. I did not even see these. Let me try making one of these. I need 0.2 liters and a lashing. Dude, I didn't even see that rope. I do want to make the soil sack. We're gonna make those really quick, but I never noticed that there was more recipes over here. What else did I need? Hold on. We need that oil. All right. We just crafted some of this too. Here we go. Because I wonder if I can place that down and the light stays lit. Because that'll help light the place up a little bit. Give us some mood lighting. I never even noticed that before. That's a new thing. So we got 2 of these now. Oh. Okay, let's do this. Let's put one right here. All right, toggle light. Look at that. That's pretty freaking cool. Let me close the door. That'll kind of light that corner up a little bit. Can I put one like right here? Can I put one on the back of this and actually have it work and not interfere with the saw bench? Let's find out. I mean, it's there. Oh. I can't pick it up now. Oh, dude. All I'm getting is the stuff for the workbench. The saw bench. I'm not getting the candle interaction. Damn it. All right. Crap. I don't want to move this thing because I got all this stuff lined up. Let me, All right, we'll have to worry about that one later. We got one there. I can always make more. We've got more lashings. We got plenty of more lashings. You know, we've got plenty more of this fuel. Matter of fact, we're gonna leave those together. Dude, come on. Just pick it up. We'll leave it in here. There we go. Soil bag. So that's what we were trying to craft. Weapon upgrade was V. Choose the weapon to upgrade. Available weapon upgrade. Oh, weapon upgrade. I can attach nails to it or spikes or whatever. Let me leave this for now. That's kind of neat though. So that's the upgrade they were talking about, or one of the additions they added to the game. All right, so that's that. I just want to make some soil sacks. This garden box, this is the one I was thinking of, and I need soil sacks. If I can make this garden box, I may be able to plant corn in that on the roof. So let's try that. But the thing is, I don't remember where you built those soil sacks. Soil sack, there it is. Dude, I finally found it. So we need cloth and sewing kits. Let's make a bunch of them. We got plenty of cloth. Matter of fact, we'll close you up. All right, let's get a couple stacks of these. Let's get a few of these sewing kits. I think they're over here. Now, let's see how many of these. I'm dehydrated already, dude. All right, let's drink this one up. Okay, let us make... Here it is. Let's make our soil sacks. How many can we make? I can make 5. Okay, we got 5. We still got a little bit of cloth and sewing kits left over, but that's fine. In the meantime, let's get the rest of these out. Let's get out the excess cloth. We used up a bunch of cloth. That's good, because we were having a bit of that more than we needed. And now let's get downstairs. I've got my shovel in my hand. Let's go get some dirt and see if we can build that planter box. And I think that will allow us to place the corn up top. I just don't want to have to run down here to grab this stuff. All right, what are we looking at? 10, 10, 10, 0, 0. Okay, we are done. We've got all our soil sacks filled up, and I think I need more nails, which is going to stink because that means I'll have to try to find another gun to disassemble. Let's close you up too. All right, so what are we looking at? Let's get those sticks out. So we've got plenty of... yeah, we'll get those out there. We'll hold on to these. So we got 5 bags of soil. We got all the planks I think we needed. Let's get some more. Oh, I can't run. Too much weight. Wait, I just ran up the stairs. I didn't add anything to my inventory. I mean, we already had the plank on us. I shifted it. Matter of fact, I took sticks out. I should be going faster instead of slower. But and maybe let me do this. Let's just get these over here. Oh, what the hell? It's this thing. It's overlapping a little bit. Let me get these out for right now so we're not so... overburdened. Let's get some planks made. That way I can run. Too bad I couldn't get that thing lit, because it would stay right there lit while the logs were being chopped up. All right, we can get that shovel out of our hands now, I think. So we'll put you back over here. Oh, I got to do this. All right. We'll just get you in there for now. Okay. We need nails, I think. How many do we have on us? 16. How much does it take for one of those planter boxes? 15. All right. Let's go ahead and place one of these down. We'll get the blueprints for them in place. This is where we would have our corn. And we can always move these again also. You know, these are not permanently in place once I put them down. We'll get you in the corner right here. Is that how I want it? Yeah, that'll be fine. And we can put some work into here already. All right, look at that. We already got half of the, or 6.66% of the, oh, we need 15 more planks. Ew. And it's getting dark, damn it. All right, let me do this. Let's get some more logs. We're going to put these into the saw bench and chop these up as well. And then we're going to go get some sleep. Okay, it is still morning out. I'm completely hungry and thirsty, but I slept until 6 just to get that out of the way. We're going to go get some water. I mean, some of that dried meat. We're going to eat that up. How was this? Was this the rack that had the worst? 3218. Yeah, this is the worst. Let's turn my headlight off. All right, and let's eat this meat here up. Okay, that's all 4, and we'll just drink until enough. I should go back for another one of those sodas, but I just want to get a drink right now. We'll deal with it later. And that allowed the sun to come up so we can see again. Our planks are done. We have enough nails. We just need more of those soil bags, and I needed one of those green soil bag things. Let's take that one. This is empty, so let's put that back there. So now that we have 5 of those, we can go ahead and dig up dirt again later if we choose to do so. In the meantime, let's get you back. Let's see if we can finish this planter box up. It's done. Hold on. Okay, we did use 1 bag up. All right, now let me try something. Where's our corn? I think that's number 4. Can I plant the corn here? I can. Dude, that's awesome. All right, we got all our corn planted down here in one of those boxes. So I can grow corn here and then tomatoes here because we're going to plant some more tomatoes down too. Matter of fact, we had 11. Come on, dude. Hold on, what's going on? There we go. Let me get that out. Let's get that 1 corn seed into here. There we go. And that way, at least that's the only corn, or that's the only tomato seed we had. But now those will all be the same, and I can harvest those and get more and replant them and all that stuff. But now we have all these, and in order for me to get these to grow, I should be able to reach that with here. So if I turn the valve, where are you at? Yep, I can water all my freaking stuff. All right, stop. We got plenty of water. Let's hang you back up. Oh, crap. Hang up, dude. Oh, my gosh. Here it is. There we go. We'll leave it laying on the ground. And we'll get all this stuff out of the way, too, because we're not going to use this crap. But what we'll do is we'll place it down here on the side so it's not in my way, tripping me up. And maybe we'll plant something in here later on, too. But what we'll do is we'll place one on each side. I'm going to get that big... Let's get this thing out of the way. You, we can put right here at the end. You, we'll put here. And we'll take this other one, and that'll also go here. But we're going to build another one of those tomato seed harvest, one of these here, and then fill that with tomatoes as well. We'll plant these planter boxes all along here, to here. We'll place like 2 more down, and maybe another one right here, and that'll be all for corn, and the tomatoes will be growing, and we can water them all from this water tower right there. Awesome. If I could just get rid of those chickens and find more components, this would be so much more enjoyable. But you see what we're going to be doing, the work we're going to be doing to get that stuff done. The walls are done. The walls up top are done. So no more mass tree cutting down really anymore. Even though I just fixed my chainsaw, I kind of want to have it fixed anyway. And we're going to do a lot of finishing touches now. They got the major construction is completed. We're just going to go ahead and redo stuff. Like, even though this big pile of trash is right here, I kind of like to still be in there. It kind of looks like that goes together. You know, maybe not this, but, you know, I'm able to utilize this space right here that I can't get rid of and make it actually kind of blend in. Because that kind of looks like these are all supplies for this stuff. That's what it feels like. Anyway, we're going to wrap this episode up right here. It's taken far too long, but it took me a minute to get the stuff that I needed. But we're going to continue working on our garden as well. You know, now we want to get that straightened up because we need to be, you know, we need to be sustainable in our future. And we got our water tower right there. We can see how much water we got in it. That's awesome. And we got all our garden plot stuff going in. But either way, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next episode.